Devanshu, how are you? Good afternoon, Deepak.
Good afternoon, sir.
Great. I hope all of you are good and taking care of your health as well. Okay, it's very important to take the care of our health. Okay. Yeah, Devanshu.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you feeling now? Better?
Better than before, sir, but बोलने में थोड़ा अभी भी थोड़ा issue है.
कोई नहीं चलो कोई बात नहीं कोई बात नहीं You may write in the chat box. Okay, you may write in the chat box if you want, or you may listen. Okay, only you may listen, but please take care of your health. That is very important. Okay, good afternoon everyone and welcome back once again to our course, that is process modeling, simulation and optimization. Okay, so if you can remember, we started this course with the basics of process modeling, simulation and optimization, right? And then we discussed related to the, I can say, uh, modeling work, right? Different types of modeling. This is not visible. Okay, modeling, then steps involved, right? Then we discussed in terms of the types of modeling, right? So these are the major points which we have discussed, right? Other than this, we also had a discussion about variables, dependent, independent, okay, then parameters, right? And then with, if I'm not wrong, we discussed in terms of single stage liquid extraction system in order to uh, get the overall idea about the variables, parameters, dependent variable, independent variables, right? And next to that, if I'm not wrong, we had a discussion about, detailed discussion about boundary conditions. Okay, so the boundary condition we discussed very specific about heat transfer operation. Okay, heat transfer operation, right? And apart from that, we discussed in terms of different types of modeling. So the one which in which we are interested in is black box modeling. Okay, do we discuss about white box and gray box modeling, Deepak? Do we discuss in terms of white box modeling and gray box?
Yeah, we had discussed it a little bit.
Yeah. So where the few information or all the information is available, let's say white box modeling. Gray box, it is a combination of black box and white box, right? So this we have discussed, and very important point which we have discussed is artificial neural network. Okay, so in the artificial neural network, there are many points which we have discussed, right? Like from where it is originated. Let's say we discussed in terms of origin, right? Let's say it is something similar to the human brain. Okay, then we discussed like how we can proceed with, okay, how we can proceed with this artificial neural networks. So let's say this is nothing but artificial intelligence, AI, right? So it's training, how we can train the data. Either it may be batch pattern, right? One of the information or one of the discussion which we had there, we discussed in terms of how we can train the data, batch, right? Then which kind of learning it will adapt, So supervised learning, unsupervised learning, right? And the one, it is a kind of hybrid, if I'm not wrong. Okay, the one is hybrid. And then we had discussion about the applications in industries. Okay, so this is the overall points which we have covered till now in this course, that is process modeling, simulation and optimization. Okay, so I feel we have covered almost 2 units, since if I'm not wrong, we started from the 5th of April for this course, and we have completed 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. That means almost we have completed 12 hours of teaching. So out of that 1 or 2 classes, we had discussion about in terms of application. Though right now the lab session is not mentioned somewhere in the timetable, but we are taking help of that one lecture, right, on every Saturday. I think last Saturday and this Saturday we dealt with it, right, where we are discussing about DWSIM software. So let us assume that that is also a part of our syllabus, and that is a kind of application part. Okay, so this is the overall discussion. Okay, this is the overall discussion points that we have considered or discussed till date. Okay, so if you have any doubt in this, please let me know. If you have any doubt or if you have any suggestion, if you want to add some more points, please let me know. Okay, anyone, you may write in the chat box, because I know you guys are in position right now to discuss in detail. Okay, because I know your capabilities, you guys are having experience. Okay, so if you have any doubt or if you have any suggestion, you please write in the chat box. I'm giving you 2 more minutes to explore or to just revise at your own that what we have discussed, right? These are a few points actually. Okay, one more point which actually you must go through it. I will give you the uh, study material for this is what is that? DOF, degrees of freedom. Okay, so you please go through it. And in addition to this, we also gone through the modeling of adsorption, right? We had discussion in terms of its one of the research article, right? And after that, Deepak, in the last session, Deepak gave his first presentation, that how one can implement the mathematical modeling in chemical engineering system or processes. So he took absorption process, right? Yes, so that is the first presentation which was initiated by Deepak. Okay, so this is the overall scenario till date of this course, right? Yes. So if you have any doubt or if you have any suggestion, please let me know. So it will be good for the discussion actually. No doubts. Nowadays, have you seen that in here India we are facing shortage of medical oxygen, right? So yeah, that is also part of discussion for us actually, right? Have you seen that, or shall I show it to you? I have not downloaded it here, but let me check that IIT Bombay they have a system. They used to produce nitrogen, if I'm not wrong. So that system is used for the production of oxygen. Have you gone through it, Deepak, Devanshu, anything on social media somewhere? Let me explore it. Actually, that is the point to be discussed. I think that will be helpful for our study as well. Let us go through it. Let me get it. I saw this somewhere on the social media. Let me check. I will try to download it and we'll just go through it. Because that is also important part for our discussion. Because see, since we are dealing with the mathematical modeling, process modeling, simulation, optimization, what they are doing only process modeling, simulation, and optimization, nothing else. Okay. So let me check this. Director IIT Bombay. Yes. He provided that link. Is it page? I'm trying to download it. My speed, I'm not sure. In between, if I'm not audible to you, please let me know, okay? Because I don't know. The network is fluctuating, somewhat fluctuating today. Even yesterday was the same situation. Yes, it is here. TCE. Actually, it is a combined project with TCE, Tata Consultancy Engineering Services, hai na? Engineers Limited. Yeah, it is here. So I think today we'll discuss a little bit that section as well. Yeah, it is here. So before starting that, why I want to go for that actual real-time application, because here we are going to start the discussion for unit number 3. Okay. Here we are going to discuss with unit number 3, process modeling for chemical processes. So yes, it is also a chemical process. So see, in this section, we are going to discuss these aspects like heat transfer, mass transfer, fluid flow operations, chemical reaction engineering, process development. Okay. So this is what we are going to discuss in this unit number 3. Right. So it is very important that one must know about the actual process. Right. And with that, we'll try to derive the necessary and sufficient condition for the given system. Okay. For the given system. Right. So let us start. We will start our discussion with actual industrial practice, let's say. Okay. So shall I stop it or shall I go with the new share? I will go with the new share. Is this visible, Deepak? Yes, great. So actually this is a project where initially IIT Bombay, they were working with Tata Consultancy Engineers Limited and Spintech Engineers Private Limited. Okay. So they have created this emergency alternative mode of oxygen generation for this what this in this pandemic situation actually, right? So we'll just try to explore some more points, right? So page number 1. Though he is saying that confidential, but they have shared this on social media. I received this from Facebook page, okay, from director IITB itself. I think it is. So they used to have this PSA technique. Can you tell me the full form of this PSA? What is the full form of PSA here? Deepak, Devanshu, can you write in the chat box? This is something similar to the discussion which Deepak had in the in his presentation. PSA. PSA, is it stands for pressure swing adsorption? Okay. Is it something similar to pressure swing adsorption? Yes. So it is the PSA nitrogen plant conversion to PSA oxygen plant. Okay. So they have given in 24 to 28 April. I don't know what is that, but he has mentioned, right? Like this. Is this page number 3? Okay. I think they have provided the link for. So this is pressure swing adsorption technology, right? Initially they have this oil lubricated screw compressor, then refrigeration dryer, and then they have used activated carbon tower. Okay, so this is here they are treating the air, that is air treatment class 1.4.1 according to ISO 8573.1, right? So once you will get a kind of air from activated carbon tower, then it will be sent to the pressure vessel, and the dual nitrogen generators are placed after pressure vessel, and N2 is received. Okay, so this is a conversion of industrial nitrogen generation units for oxygen generation, and this is initially for the production of nitrogen. Okay, so the nitrogen will be received, or it will be kept in this N2 receiver, right? So this is the initial situation actually. So how they are looking for this? Okay, so they are using air separation units and pressure swing adsorption technology. Okay, air separation units and pressure swing adsorption technology, right? So oxygen requirement and nitrogen consumption they are looking for. So they have mentioned 2 plots, okay, in terms of purity and purity of nitrogen, percentage purity. Okay, so they have used, is it cylinders? Yeah, cylinders, liquid oxygen, PSA, VPSA, and this is cryogenic oxygen plant. You might have heard about this, right? Some countries like Saudi and, if I'm not wrong, Singapore, they are, somewhere I read it, I'm not sure about it, but they might be providing cryogenic oxygen cylinders or cryogenic oxygen plants or something like that to India. That is what I heard. I'm not sure about it. So yes, cryogenic oxygen, cryogenic plant, it is also very, very important. Okay, cryogenic plant, it is also very, very important. Okay, so the liquid oxygen and this, so you can see the amount of purity it is, whatever we are getting in terms of the first case, oxygen requirement, and nitrogen consumption, it will be around purity of nitrogen, it is 99.99% in PSA, similarly in the others as well. Okay, we are not interested in this, just we are going for the actual process and the need of ore, right? So this is PSA oxygen plant. Here you have compressor, you are having filter packages. It is coal tower. Something, if I'm not wrong, they have used their charcoal, right? They have used they have used activated carbon tower. So if I'm not wrong, this is something similar. Okay. So the coal tower filter packages, air tank, and then PSA generator. Okay, these are the pressure swing adsorption generator. Then raw gas will be stored here. Okay. And this is primary booster pump. Then this is oxygen receiver. See, now oxygen has been reduced and it is received here. And once again, you have PSA generators and oxygen storage. This is sterilite bacteria filter, their booster pump, and then these oxygen cylinders will be filled up, right? So this is PSA oxygen plant. So this is, they might have proposed here. Okay. So here you will get 99% pure oxygen. These are the 99% pure oxygen generators where they are, it is based on PSA technology. Okay. And this is for continuous process applications like metal cutting or oxygen enrichment. So this initially they were using, right? And now they have added one more section here, that is cylinder filling. Okay. So it is based on PSA only, and the pressure charging for the use, the technology that is used for charging cylinders and bottles up to high pressure of 2900 psi. Okay. 2900 psi, right? So this is what they are using for this technology. Yeah, for the nitrogen plant, you can see on your screen, it is given there. Was it given there as well? Let me check if it works. With hyperlink was given for the YouTube. Let us check if it works. Is this visible to you? And I hope you are getting the audio as well. Audio. Let's check this. So this is, I think, as you know, this is a joint venture of uh, IIT Bombay and High Tech, right? So I hope you got the idea about the how they are producing it. I feel it is very important nowadays to one must know about it. Okay, this is the same one. Okay. Okay. One more they are having for nitrogen plant. We'll go through it this as well. Okay, let's go through it. We'll check if it works. This is simple one actually. This is how they are going for it. And this is what we have to do for the society actually, being a chemical engineer. And they are using this molecular sieve. Very important. Okay. Carbon molecular sieves that are used in the PSA nitrogen. Okay. So I think we have discussed this in our previous course, advanced mass transfer, right? So molecular sieves and zeolite, we used to have this many times we are using zeolite. Okay, so PSA plant employs zeolite molecular sieves to separate the oxygen from the air, right? And yeah, very important is molecular sieve only because we are dealing with the PSA technology. Okay, so in PSA that is very important. The absorber media they have given some specifications from BSF, UOP, Arkema, ZOX, right? So you guys may be aware about it. So see, PSA on-site oxygen generator, it is around 2.35 crores. That is what they have mentioned. It is obvious that IF1 can buy a new PSA oxygen. That is okay. So this is what they have provided. The kind of what we can say for this specification. Okay, so you can, if someone is interested, they may go with this. So pressure is around 45 to 65 psig, and very important, it is leak proof and made in India. This is what everyone wants. So this is meet. This will be for 100 to 500 bed COVID hospital requirement. For that purpose, we can go with this. Oxygen plant. So they are comparing it actually. While comparing, they have given the comparison and conversion, all these things. So you have air compressor, then air drying, filtration, air buffer tank. So how they change it? Absorption tower 6C, 6th one is now here. So they have changed a little bit. So that is what we have to do. That is what we have to work on actually in the our research. If we'll look after that after MTech as well, if you want to pursue higher degree, if you want to complete your PhD in the respective field, this is how we can make the changes in the mm, available system, right? So you may think about this as well, right? This is what cylinder filling and absorber tower. So here they have used molecular sieves. Okay, so oxygen will be captured here. Okay, so what he mentioned change complete absorber with zeolite or change only the molecular sieve to zeolite type from carbon, then add bacterial filter at the end. If existing nitrogen plant with cylinder filling, then use for oxygen cylinder filling. Without cylinder filling, okay, then you can shift it to the hospital, provide continuous oxygen feed via oxygen lines. Then you may go with few walls and flow rate adjustments to PLC panel. Yes, you can go with the PLC panel as well as per requirement. And this is what they have mentioned here, right? So this is what the actual generators. These are the actual generators. Don't know. They have mentioned here it is made in China. This is skid mounted PSA nitrogen plant which can be converted to the oxygen. Actually, I think they are looking for the technology transfer. So how we can go with this, okay? Just for your information. They might have studied with reference to the kind of modeling, process modeling, right? So this is what we are interested in, okay? So they it can be converted within 1 to 3 weeks, okay? So there are a lot of points like they have mentioned: internal process of job creation, procurement of ZMS and other equipment like oxygen filter, oxygen analyzer, some amount of piping change to add this additional equipment, transport to site installation, recommissioning, etc. Okay, so everything it will take around 1 to 3 weeks, and they have given everything. You guys, you have worked in the industry, so you know about this, right? How long it takes. So this is just for your information for our topics. And these are the feasibility of converting PSA technology based nitrogen plants to oxygen plants, right? So this is how this is our actually takeaway point from this course. Why we are studying this course, process modeling, simulation, and optimization. So all these points they have studied here and they have implemented in this project. See, our aim is to deal with the different parameters, either it is dependent, independent, and how to get the product. So in that case, here they were using the same plant for the nitrogen production, and now they are looking for the plant for the generation of oxygen. Okay, so these are the different advantages of this section, right? Yeah, the nitrogen plants. Yeah, these are the feasibility criteria. You know that what are the components and how we can use that for N2 PSA system, and when we have to convert that system into O2 PSA, right? So air compressor, molecular sieves, air treatment for inlet air quality, pressure equalization, purging, exhaust flow meter analyzer, PLC, PHV, gas purification, sterile filter. So everything is required here, right? Yeah, I mentioned it actually. And this is what it is required, very, very important. You must have permission from local pollution control board to establish this system, then approval from PESO. What is this PESO? I'm not sure about it actually. Then certifications from different uh, like ministry, uh, from central pollution CPCB as well. There the NOCs are required. Okay, they have already mentioned it, the NOCs. And this is proof of concept, whatever they have made it. So how they worked on it, right? This is liquid nitrogen facility, mechanical engineering department, IIT Bombay, and they worked on it actually. So this is what you have to produce, proof of concept, whenever you are going for your IP, intellectual property rights. Then it is very important to give proof of concept as well. And these are two. The faculty is working on it. Professor Milind Atrif, Dean R&D of IIT Bombay, and Professor Shubhashish Chaudhary, Director of IIT Bombay. So they are working on it actually. Yes, from TCE, Mr. Amit Sharma here. This is demo plant at IIT Bombay. And this is IITB released, whatever they have mentioned here. And these are the press release for this on 29th April. There are few frequently asked questions as well. Absorber media, the smaller version as an oxygen concentrator. Yes, oxygen concentrator nowadays there is a huge demand of oxygen concentrators as well. So yes, they are saying that they can do it. Okay. Yeah, this is from Tata Consultancy Services. Tata Consultancy Engineers actually, and Spantech and IIT Bombay. So this is I thought to discuss with you because this is also a part of our discussion since we are dealing with process modeling and process modeling, simulation and optimization. So this is the kind of actual in actual practice how we can use the knowledge of this course. Okay, so it may go with the flow meter, it may go with the reactor design, it may go with the pressure related to pressure or the process or the adsorption as well, right? Or the catalyst. Why zeolite? Why not the other? How, what will be the amount of concentration we'll get in this process, so and so forth. There are so many points to be discussed. Okay, so I hope this is clear to all now. Okay, this is the kind of discussion that is necessary in order to start the next part. This is process modeling of chemical processes. And I think N2 production or O2 production, that is also very important in process industries. Nowadays you might have seen that many industries started working on production of O2. Even in Gujarat there are few there is one dairy uh, who they proposed to set up oxygen plant itself in their premises. Even many industries they are coming up to set up oxygen plants. Okay, so this all comes under process design, development and optimization. Okay, so this was the idea behind uh, discussion about process modeling, simulation and optimization of chemical processes. Okay, any doubt in this? I hope you feel that this is helpful in your future as well. Today's case study. Devanshu, Deepak, is it useful? Yeah, you may say, sir, this is not useful. Huh? I don't have any problem. Actually, I'm expecting that answer, sir. This is not useful. And yes, we actually in my class, everyone should respect the opinion of others. Okay, so I don't have any problem. I would suggest if you are feeling, sir, whatever you are teaching is not up to the mark, or sir, we don't want to learn this, you please write it there. I don't have any problem, right? For everyone. I want even I'm expecting some kind of critics from everyone. So don't worry about that. Okay. I'm expecting each and every suggestion, either it is constructive, destructive, no worries. But let us give the comments. Okay. Don't worry about that. Okay, Devanshu is there. What about Deepak? Is it there? Or some network issues for him? I think. Yeah, it may persist. Okay, so what we'll do, this we'll try to discuss about DWSIM. Then we started with how to proceed, how to deal with the process. So now in the next session at 3, right? At 3 at 2:55 to 3:55, if I'm not wrong, we'll discuss. We'll go with the tutorials of DWSIM. Okay. So we'll meet after I think you have another class, and we will meet in the last session of the day today. Okay. Okay, great. Very good, Deepak. So we'll meet after in the last session of the day. Okay. There we'll try to discuss in terms of DWC. Right. So yes, thank you very much everyone for joining this first session of the day. We'll meet in the last session with the same link. Till that time, take care and bye bye. Bye bye everyone. Yeah, welcome.